about school as today is Monday. Basically they cancelled us, not that they cancelled, but basically the school took a day off of the director's days. So basically we had another 3 days, so another day at sitting in the house. So now I'm just taking a short walk around the city center, go explore it a bit. Maybe I'll go to Mercadona later and buy some stuff. But yeah, right, I'm crossing also the river, as you guys can see behind me, the Vinaloppo river, and also here you guys have the Basilica over there, and where you guys can see all of the palm trees is the municipal park where I was 2 days ago with Nilo and Luis, where we also got to saw the mystery, which is a really important religious event here that originated many years, which I'll tell you about later today, as I finally need to start reading about it a little and now explain to you guys how it works as an actual really interesting thing that dates back 700 or even more years over here in Elche. And then I'll start heading back home, have some dinner today, and tomorrow finally we'll go back to school, as I really want to go back to school, explore it too, you know, and do some lessons, meet some new people. Here as we enter the park, you guys have a map basically of the park and of the flour mill, the one that stands, and you can see it from the bridge or down from the river while running, for example. It's an old flour mill and quite nicely done, quite nice architecture. Right now of course it's not used, but it was powered by the water coming from here, maybe not from here but from a canal that comes all the way from where the waterfall was, where we saw the other day. But yeah, here you guys have the map of the El Palmar Park, basically, which continues all throughout Elche and continues around basically the city center right over here. So the city center, basically the old town, and then you have all of the parks around with all the palm trees. There is a ton, as Elche is known for having one of the most, has the biggest amount of palm trees in the world, and especially in Europe. And as usual, while going back from the center back to the house, I stopped at Mercadona to buy my favorite pastel di nata. So let's eat it and have some delicious pastel di nata today, as every day. Say something to the camera.
Hi guys, I'm doing lampone creme, chica creme. Wait.
Right now on the break we went to Mercadona.
Mercadona.
You can see Jacek is creating some MasterChef.
MasterChef. Program, w którym spotykają się marzenia, talent i miłość do gotowania.
Delicious food.
Okay, thank you. Możesz zamknąć? Dokładnie.
Hello.
Hello.
Możesz mi sobie tego.
No, taste test. Is it good? Is it not
You are
good?
jealous because I
Yeah, I'm so jealous.
Taste and then I think.
Uwaga.
Good lunch.
Zajebis.
Kornel, opowiadaj, gdzie jesteśmy, co robimy.
Po angielsku czy po polsku?
Może już po polsku.
Mamy jakieś coś w stylu świateł i mamy kable, spulsa, opornik, cykl, LED.
Świetnie się bawimy, jesteśmy na robotyce i sobie robimy światło. Jak widzicie tutaj, proszę bardzo. O. We're back in the English department as we have no lessons at the moment after the robotics class, which we just went to. We built some circuits and some traffic lights, for example. And right now Jacek over here is preparing some delicious food. Jacek, explain what it is that you're making.
Yeah, I'm very good.
So what are you making?
Master chef for you.
MasterChef, I know, but what are you making?
This is rice.
And now we're testing out Jacek's famous raspberry waffles.
Yes.
Muy bien.
Wow. Very good. Some rice waffles with white chocolate, some raspberries, and some. How was it in English? Very good. Fundamentally. dog into his slippers. It's Tina over, he wants to sleep.
Y ya no sabes lo que pasa. El primer verso, papi. Lo que manda aquí la clave. Este ritmo guaguancó. Esto es lo que existe.
Currently we're in the center of Elche. We had just dinner in this restaurant over here, this one here, behind the trees, Tabo. Pretty nice dinner. Yashik had some steak.
Very good steak.
And me and Cornell had some really good burgers over there. So recommend this small restaurant over here in the center, really nice one. It's also really warm today as it's around 18 degrees right now at the moment as it's almost 9:30, but it's still really warm, so that's nice. Yeah, Yashik is here, great. But yeah, right now we're gonna walk around a little bit about the center and then start going back to our houses, to our apartments to sleep. And tomorrow is Friday, so last day of school. Tomorrow I'm also gonna go out with some people from Erasmus and the Swedish girls from Erasmus as well that are right now here in Elche as well as us on the Erasmus. But yeah, let's keep on walking and explore a little bit.
Słuchaj, przyjadę do ciebie za tego.
A wiesz tak naprawdę, że tamten zamek to jest mój dom? Tutaj?
Wow.
Mój pałac. Jestem Alamir Yusuf Amir.
I am Jose Mourinho.
Slowly heading back home. We just dropped off Yashik at his house, which is basically 3 minutes away from mine, so I got only 3 minutes left to go to my house. Then we'll go to sleep, maybe edit a little bit as I'm almost done with one of the last ones of Italy vlogs, but I have to do the subtitles in English still, because that one was recorded in Polish. So I'll do that quickly, and then go to bed, and tomorrow will be the last day of school for the week. So that's nice, but as well school is quite cool because I get to socialize more instead of sitting in the house, but also kind of boring because in the lessons we do not pretty much nothing and just sit all day around and hang around. But yeah, we're almost home, so let's go and go off to bed. Now on this Sunday we are at Ugo's game. Right now he's playing Jeżeli. Jeżeli is a small town near Valencia, not very near, but in the middle of Alicante and Valencia, for example, on the coast of the Mediterranean, so that's there. And then came over here to Elche. We're right now in this sport complex over here, some football field over there, and we're playing. Sadly we are losing 2-0 right now, so we will probably lose this game. So that's sad, but hopefully we at least win one set now, which they're playing at the moment. Then we're gonna go back home, chill a little, rest a little, do some work. Yesterday I finally posted the almost last one, the before the last one, vlog from Italy, from the cruise. So that's good. Gotta catch up on more editing and then start editing these ones that I'm recording right now from Elche here from my Erasmus trip. But yeah, let's go back and hype Hondo up. Let's at least win one set, and then that's how our Sunday is gonna go. And tomorrow off to school. Now we have another Monday, so another week of school over here.
Pozdrawiam wszystkich Polaków, Polki.
No i jak co przerwę w Mercadonie.
Mercadona, Mercadona.
Na małym shoppingu. Kawusia wleciała, cappuccino. No i mój ulubiony pastel de nata tutaj. I słoneczko bardzo ciepłe, jak widzicie, strasznie gorąco dzisiaj jest w Hiszpanii, jak co dzień. And over here you guys have some cubes made of chicken spot.
Nalewa pando.
idziemy do szkoły dzisiaj, dlatego ponieważ jest strajk. Hugo akurat poszedł, bo musi jakieś zaliczenia zrobić, ale jest strajk w szkole, ponieważ cała community Walencja i ten rejon robi strajk przez to, że właśnie przez politykę, bo były te wszystkie powodzie, jak dobrze wiecie, i zalało ich i musieli czekać aż 4 dni na pomoc, więc dość niefajnie, bo się pokłócili w polityce. No, dlatego dzisiaj lecimy do Alicante, dokładnie. Jesteśmy właśnie w pociągu, jest to 35 minut mniej więcej pociągiem, do 40 minut, czasami szybciej, zależy od pociągu. Niestety mamy już lekkie opóźnienia, bo się pociąg spóźnił 30 minut, ale bywa. Ale tak, akurat gdzieś stoimy na jakiejś stacji, ale widoczki też są ładne, bo wszędzie jakieś pola, palmy, cieplutko jest, więc lecimy zobaczyć piękne Alicante, piękną marinę w Alicante, piękne, słoneczne miasteczko i może również wejdziemy do fajnego zamka, który je znajduje i jest widok na Alicante, do Santa Barbary Castle właśnie, tego zamku. We are currently at the main central terminal here in Alicante.
I hate police.
What? Why? Yeah, should explain. Reason. Give us a reason. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, but okay. So now we're right over here, leaving to the center. I'm gonna go walk over to the center as well as the marina, and then later over to Santa Barbara's castle and get a beautiful view of all of Alicante.
Tutaj mamy pomnik, jak widać, piękny.
Wow, elegancki. A tu obok już cudowną marinę i mnóstwo łódek. And now we have just made it to the center of Alicante and we're on the main passageway, the main square over here to walk around and explore, which is really famous for all of its shops. And then right next to it you guys have the marina with all of the yachts and ships. But yeah, a really nice place to walk around, a lot of palm trees and a lot of small markets.
Tutaj można wszystkie pieniądze przewalić na blackjacku, bo jest to kasyno, Real Casino de Alicante.
We have just made it to the end of the passageway, the walkway that's here in the center, right next to the beautiful, lovely marina with all of the beautiful yachts and boats. But also what I want to say is that over here, this building right behind me, right there, as you can see, it is a building that was built in 1925 by I ERASMUS from Alcoy, which is a nearby small town. And he built it because he had a lot of money, because he was in a textile business, so he wanted to show off his money and build this as a building. But right now it serves as office building, but it's also like really nice and pretty, and you can see it on magnets that they sell. So quite a famous and beautiful building. And over there behind it, up on that hill, you guys have the Santa Barbara Castle, which we'll go to later today.
Ja nie będę czemu, po prostu jadł.
We just stopped in McDonald's over there to get some coffee with ice cream and some croissants.
Się świeci, nie jest za gorąco, nie jest za zimno, pięknie jest.
Just made it over to the Santa Barbara Basilica. Over here you guys have it behind me. It's the oldest active remaining church over here in Alicante, and it has been built in the 14th till 16th century in Valencian Gothic style on the remains of an old mosque that was here before. As you can see, quite pretty entrance with all of the details and statues, but overall it's not as pretty as the one in Elche, for example, in my opinion.
Humilde sentimiento, aquel que me acaricia, eres mi calma y mi tormenta, por el que mi alma se
A
desliza.
teraz właśnie się przechodzimy po starszym centrum Elche, tutaj właśnie chociaż w sumie trochę nowszym, jakieś parkingi, o, to akurat jakieś wieże. No, ale idziemy zobaczyć do Santa Cruz, mniej więcej są tylko dzielnice, ale ona kontynuuje się, tam są fajne takie uliczki. Now we are entering the small neighborhood of Santa Cruz over here. As you can see, very picturesque, very beautiful white buildings, houses. And over here from this place you have a lot of views, as you have the whole view of the city of Alicante over here. It's also one of the historic centers, as it's a really old neighborhood over here, right beneath the Santa Barbara Castle. Santa Barbara Castle, which we're going to go up to later, I think. Not now though. Right over there you guys have the castle, but yeah, a beautiful neighborhood that we're just gonna go and walk through and enjoy the beautiful white buildings that are like much different than the other center, the more modern one, from the old, very picturesque one. No i tam właśnie u podnóży mamy ten Santa Cruz, to dzielnica tutaj, jak widzicie, o proszę bardzo, a tam na górze jest właśnie zamek Santa Barbara. Over here from the top you guys have the beautiful view of the Santa Cruz village, because the Santa Cruz neighborhood, I mean, that we just went through, and now we're going up more, I think, to the castle or something, actually, because we're quite close, so we might actually go to the castle now straight away, as we're like right next to it. But yeah, the views of Alicante from here are absolutely gorgeous and amazing. We have just made it over to the Santa Barbara Castle. Right now we're inside of it. We entered from the other direction, from the other side, through the Santa Cruz neighborhood, because you can also enter it from near the marina, near the center, by an elevator, but we went around. Really nice castle, by the way. It was built around in the 9th century by the Arabs that were happening to live here. It dates back a long time to the Iberian people, and it has many artifacts that have been found here from the Roman ages as well as the Iberian ages over here on the peninsula. It also has a really strategic point where it stands, because it stands next to the sea. So it was used many times for fortifications and whatnot, but also it was named Santa Barbara because it was captured back from the Arabs by the Aragonese Empire, by the Aragonese king, on the 4th of December in 1249. And then it was the day of the feast day of Santa Barbara, and that's why they named it in the name of Santa Barbara. But yeah, really nice castle. We'll go a little bit up over here to explore it, but yeah, and the views from it are absolutely amazing. You guys have all of Alicante from this side, and the other side the sea and the marina. Elevator, which you're allowed to use for free when you're going down. You're supposed to pay, I think, I don't know, something like €3 to go up, I think so, but I'm not sure, because we went around through the Santa Cruz neighborhood up to this castle over here, which was actually much more fun way of getting in. But yeah, now we're going for this tunnel that leads to the elevator, but we're going to the other side to get over to the center, and so we'll go and grab some lunch now, probably. Hola. Now we are here over in a restaurant right next to the marina that is over there, and right next to the beach, which is basically right behind us. We're on some lunch, some dinner, basically now, because it's quite late, with Jacek and his uncle right here. We're gonna go after dinner, we're gonna go in the center, walk a little bit around, and then we're gonna start heading back to the terminal and start heading back, getting our train over to Elche. Center, the main city center, the main roundabout over here, where you have the main streets coming from it. We are slowly now walking back over to the train station, because in about 30 minutes we have our train back to Elche, so we're going to be heading back home. Quite nice trip, much better than sitting in classes all day or sitting in the house. A nice trip to see the beautiful city of Alicante and the sea, of course. Oh, look at that, what's that there? Beautiful castle over here in the center as well, as you can see, right over there.
Jedziemy do Elche.
back home over here in Elche, going in the elevator right now, so I'm gonna rest, eat some dinner later at 9 and just chill a little after a full day of exploring the beautiful Alicante. Now, because there is a meeting in the English department where we usually sit, we decided to go to Mercadona, the nearby supermarket. It's almost break time, but yeah, we decided to buy some pizzas over here, and then we're gonna try and make them in these ovens here in this Mercadona, which is really cool that they have like these places to sit, eat, chill, and make your food basically. That's all. Managed to cook it over here in the microwave, and now we're feasting on some beautiful pizza with a lot of plastic melted here in Mercadona.
Bardzo dobra pizza, taka promieniuje o nasz.
Wow. Here we have a first day that the weather is not nice, as it's really cold, quite freezing. But yeah, now after the break we're walking back to the school. Started to in the English department maybe go to some classes, but not too many because my class, Hugo's class, is out at some kind of villains in the theater. I couldn't go because they reserved specific amounts of seats, but yeah, okay. I've just finished my classes for the day. Didn't really have any, pretty much, as we only sat in the English department because our class says we should have our ultimate trip to the theater. But yeah, right now it's 2:10 and I'm finally walking home, so gonna get some lunch now, some almuerzo, and we're gonna chill, work a little, study a little, and that's how our day is gonna go. To a small nearby shopping center with many different shops, electronics, some workshops, some material shops or other stuff like that. Action, for example, which I just went to because I came here to look for a yoga mat to stretch a little at home because I need a place to stretch. I don't really have one, so I'm just gonna buy a yoga mat, workout mat to work out a little bit at the house because I don't feel like signing up for a gym as I don't need that, but I need to stretch a little. Work out by myself at home, so I'm off on a mission to go and find a cheap yoga mat. I just saw one in Actions for 7.99 euros, but now I'm gonna go over to Decathlon because that was the first initial plan, to go and see if I can buy one there and if it's cheaper now compared to Action. So yeah, a little trip. It was kind of hard to get here as I had to go a little bit through a highway, but I managed to get here. Plus I don't have internet because my SIM card ended the internet, so I need to buy some tomorrow. Go to a small shop with it and buy. But yeah, right now let's go over to Decathlon and see if they have some mats. No, who would even buy that like that?
Oh my god! What is that?
That's just Shiva's bread, the worst kind you can probably get. The mission has been accomplished as I just bought a mat over here in Action over there for only $7.99, so quite a good deal. But now time to walk home. I'm pretty much do nothing because it's almost late. I'm gonna go to sleep, and that's how our day is going today here in Elche. After a short break over to Mercadona, we're back in the English department here. Yashik has just bought a whole cheese board and some piri piri sauce and some sausages. But yeah, I'm editing a little bit of some vlogs that are gonna deal with his sandwich made by Marcus's mom, as he just said. But yeah.
Piri piri, zajebiste. Tutaj różne hiszpańskie serki i tutaj takie kiełbaski fajne, salami. No i co, lecimy z testem smaku. Lecimy z testem smaku.
Full 24 cheese board.
Uwaga, pierwszy serek. Naprawdę. Rozpływa się w ustach. So nice.
Right now, for this week, for the break signal, is Begging by Maneskin, because each week they change the songs, which is really interesting, really cool. Sometimes gets a little bit annoying, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, let's work a little, study, pretty much do nothing, and that's our Friday for today. Tutaj macie buñuelos, czyli takie tradycyjne na śniadanie się je, takie małe z ciasto zrobione na oleju usmażone, czy w czymś z cukrem, no i kawusia. No, taki dzisiaj nasz breakfast w sobotę. Pobiegamy. On today's Saturday we are driving over to the Hondo, which is basically a lake, a small wetland area that is beneath the sea level. That's why water gathers there, and it's a stopping place for migrating flamingos and other different birds over to Africa, for example. So now we're gonna go and drive over there. It's about 20 kilometers. It's quite close, so we're gonna go and check it out. Yeah. We are currently at the El Hondo park. We just made it here, just got here, parked our car at the parking, and there's this basically walkway over here around these little wetlands that is a huge area. This is just a tiny part of this whole natural reserve, but yeah, here you can see a lot of different birds, a lot of ducks, a lot of different kinds of birds, as well as flamingos, which migrate to Africa, and they stop here in the months of November till after December, the month of January. But yeah, there's not much today, but there's a few right there somewhere behind me. I just saw a couple, so I'll try to find them and show you guys it on the camera. But yeah, really nice place, very nice to go for a walk, chill a little. There's a ton of mosquitoes actually, like a lot, so we already got bit everywhere basically, so that's not fun. But yeah, overall this natural reserve is pretty and pretty nice. Over here you guys have a whole map of birds that you can spot here at the El Hondo. Oh, there's one actually coming right here. I don't know which one is it, but yeah, looks like this. Quite interesting. But it might be this guy, or this guy. Looks something like that. A greater scalp, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, really nice place, really beautiful views from here, and beautiful wetlands with lots of natural life. I've decided to go for a short walk, for an hour walk around the city, just walk around a little, go by the river and do some steps, and burn the lunch that I just ate, which was delicious as always. But yeah, that's how our Monday is going so far. School's quite nice, didn't do much, edited a little bit at school because I took my laptop. When I get back, I'm gonna finish up editing, then I'm gonna study a little bit for my geography exam, which I have on Friday. And that's how our Monday today has went. Bye. Over here in the municipal park right next to the castle, close to it, as well as the center, basically everywhere here. My nice spots are close together. But yeah, you guys have a pretty huge bird feeder that was built in 1991, and basically every day or almost always you can spot some pigeons sitting around it and getting food from some people, as well as getting food from here or just sleeping in there basically. But yeah, really nice park. So yeah, let's keep on walking and enjoy the beautiful nature of Spain, the beautiful weather, as it's really warm. As right now in Poland, 2 days ago it's actually started to snow a tiny bit, so it's like really cold, but here the weather is just lovely.